When you make everything a spectacle, nothing is a spectacle anymore, and it's actually very counterproductive. If you are someone who claims to be an activist for justice, but you seek justice over things that don't really need it, you're losing the importance of the things that actually do. Here's a good example.
Border Patrol agents have just killed another man, and this is truly one of the most horrific stories I've heard so far. Nurul Amin Shah Alam, a nearly blind refugee from Burma.
Hary left out a lot of crucial details surrounding this story. Actually, the main details of this story. He got the cops called on him for trespassing onto private property, letting the woman's dog out of her gate, and when cops showed up to arrest him, he not only attacked them with sticks, but bit both of them. He actually broke through skin on one of the officers through their jacket. He got arrested. His charges were felony assault, burglary, and criminal mischief. However, he got his charges reduced in a plea deal to a misdemeanor. Because of his refugee status, he was let out and placed on an ICE detainer because he was a potentially deportable criminal. So Border Patrol brought him in for questioning, and after the whole debacle, they said, okay, we can't hold you. Is there anyone we can call? We know that you have 2 children nearby. He said, no, don't call them. Apparently his family abandoned him and he didn't want them to be contacted. Then Border Patrol offered him a courtesy ride, which they don't have to do, to a location of his choosing. He then chose to be dropped off at a donut coffee shop that was a few miles from his house. Again, refused to be picked up from the courthouse and chose the location to be driven to. Then 5 whole days later, 5 freaking days later, he was found dead. And the ME has already stated, it's already been released, that his death was due to natural causes, more so health concerns. Which means that his death, quite literally, had nothing to do with Border Patrol. So for someone like Hary with millions of followers to get online and manipulate people by saying something as bold as, Border Patrol has just killed another person, and this is one of the most horrific stories I've heard yet, is beyond comprehension. Obviously, any human death is sad, right? No one wants to see an elderly blind guy die, but we are talking about a violent offender who wasn't murdered. He just simply died. So yes, tragic as it is, and my thoughts and prayers are with his family and his loved ones right now, it's not a spectacle.